Hey, welcome. My name is Gaurav. I've been a coach for 18 years now. And welcome to the next episode of Wisdom Unplugged, where I share my own experiences and I share stories of so called success and failures. And today, I'm going to talk about something which is extremely important for you as a coach, as a facilitator, as a mentor. What are those three signs that you can pick up that you've been able to create the psychological safety for your client? Now, before we talk about that, let's decode what do you mean by psychological safety? Psychological safety is a space that you create where your client can be fully herself and express from that space, where your client can connect with you without any fear of being judged or without seeking any approval from you, where she knows that she can be herself and experiment with her ideas and make mistake. Got it? Now, what are those three signs that you can pick up if you've been able to create that psychologically safe space for your client? Sign number one, where your clients are willing to share their vulnerabilities without any fear. As I often share, that your vulnerabilities are the gateway through which you can actually meet your authentic self. And you'll be vulnerable only when you feel safe, where you know that I will not be judged. As I often share, that human beings are wired for connection, and under threat, they get rewired for protection. And at any point in time, when your client is perceiving any kind of threat to their identity or their physical self, they would try and protect themselves. And that is where you would break the psychologically safe space that you're trying to create for themselves. Now, if your clients are expressing their vulnerability, it's a sign that we have been able to create that psychologically safe space for them. Sign number two, where your clients are open and are seeking and are willing to get a feedback from you. As they say, that feedback is a food for champion. Now, but the point is, what if your client is not even open to get feedback from you? And why would your client be open to you if she is not comfortable in your presence? On the contrary, if she's open and seeking feedback from you, it's not only going to help her to grow and become a better human being and a better leader. At the same time, it's a sign that there is rapport and trust between you and your client. And sign number three is this: when your clients are willing and looking forward to share their aha moments. Recently, I was having this conversation with this gentleman, and during my third coaching conversation with him, he said, Gaurav, it's not that I don't know this. I have known this, but I'm unable to change. I'm unable to make progress here. While he was sharing, there was a sense of acceptance, and yet there was a sense of pain. At the same time, now he has realized that he is unable to make a progress there, and that's where the conversation begins. Why am I sharing that it's important to notice all these signs? Is because that's a feedback for you. That's a feedback for you, because unless you can pick up these feedbacks, you'll not be able to show up as an effective coach that you would want to be. Here's an invitation. Go back to why did you choose to become a coach, and come from that space where you can actually hold that sacred space for your coachee, where your coachee can be herself or himself. Because human beings are wired for connection. And under the minutest of the threat, they get rewired for protection. I'm sure you would like to connect with your coachee. Go ahead, make a difference.